Now, but I think the principles still remain.
Medicine. It's come a long way. Back in the Middle Ages, they ensured that at all hours of the day and night, patients in the hospital wards had the medicines they need.
So actually this year my university is doing this thing for the first time where it's giving out free iPad minis to 4th and 5th year medical students, and I think the timing of this is really good because I was going to get you know, an iPad anyway and use the iPad to make my notes on. I'm gonna try and go completely paperless. You know, not only does it save the environment, but it also means that, you know, when I want to access my notes from my laptop or from a school computer, everything's on the cloud and it, you know, I can just get to it straight away. You know, one bad thing is, like, this is the case and obviously I can fit it in one hand. I was going to get 10.5 inch iPad Air, iPad Pro, but obviously it's a lot smaller and you don't want to be like straining your eyes for a very long period of time. But I thought, you know, I might as well give it a go. Went ahead and got an Apple Pencil. I'm gonna try and write notes on it. If I find that it's very tedious and it's hard on my eyes and you know, it's a lot of effort writing notes for prolonged periods of time, then I might, you know, I might decide to get a bigger iPad, but for now, I might as well, you know, try and rock with it and see if I can get along with writing notes on an iPad mini. I don't know, it's actually so small. I'm gonna deliver some Chinese because I am just so hungry right now. My dude has been picking up my delivery for a hell of a long time, so if he's eating my, yeah, I don't know what it is because the lectures that we're doing this week, well, for the next couple of weeks, they're meant to be like introductory lectures where we're sort of introduced into the ideas of certain clinical concepts, things that we've touched on before. So for example, antimicrobial resistance and antibiotics, what you saw earlier, and like treatment of elderly people, and it's just very superficial stuff. It's not going deep into them, it's just a brief introduction. But I just keep finding myself just dozing off and not being able to pay attention, and I feel like it's because I've just been out of action for like 3 months. We've obviously had a very long holiday period, and I just can't seem to concentrate. Like, just going into the lecture theatre, it's just, I don't know, I'm engaged in like the first, I'd say like 30-40 minutes, but at the very least the last 20 minutes it's just so unproductive. I'm just telling myself that it's because I just need to ease myself back into it. Hopefully it gets better with time. I'm assuming it will, but as I said, if I'm like this when we get taught, you know, the actual clinical stuff, I am so screwed. So yeah, I hope my concentration just switches on. I hope it just, you know, wants to function, because if it doesn't, clearly I'm just gonna be screwed. So after dinner, I actually went over some of the lecture notes from my ECG lecture, which is basically the graphs and things which you see when you're getting your heart monitored by having leads attached to various different points on the chest. So ECGs are things which we were taught, you know, from first and second year, but admittedly it's something that I never fully understood, and as we're going to be starting clinic soon, I'm going to be seeing a lot of them, so I thought it's something which I had to go over. But generally I'm still trying to figure out which study method suits me, and at the moment I'm just writing notes and reading a lot, but you know, this might change, this might not. But yeah, I ended the day with just a little bit of studying, and yeah, catch you for the next video.